Stay gold in the pandemic. The more often a knife is sharpened, the sharper it will. The easier it will for the knife to cut through thicker meat. This parable can be likened to human. The more often a person hones the skill that they want or they have, the more proficient it will for him or her with the skill. And ended up, the easier it will for him or her to get through with many things in this life with the skill. Hello and good day. I'm Ilyasa, razzan, andhista from Al-Kautsar. It's been nearly 12 months since we've been caught in this pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic. With this pandemic, things have changed. One of the examples is the learning system. To prevent the spread of the virus, government issued a stay-at-home regulation, and because of that, the normal learning system has turned into an online learning system. This online learning system has changed our way of study. And because of that, some problems related to online learning appear and made our learning process less honed. I want to ask a question. And let's be honest, guys. Does online learning system has changed you to be a lazier person than before? If that's true, don't be shy to admit it, because I believe so many students out there felt the same thing. And I was on that same condition too. And now the question is, why did it happen? There are two main factors that made students become lazier than before during this pandemic, during the stay-at-home time. The first, too much school loads or too many school assignments. Because students are considered to have more time at home, then the assignment from teacher will be even more crowded. Too many assignments made students confused about which one to do first and ended up not doing anything at all, either to do the assignment or to study. Number two, the second, teacher's style of teaching. I'm not saying that teacher is wrong, but not a few teachers who only gave assignment and do not explain in detail about the material, and it makes students feel less interested in learning the materials or the subject. Those two things are the main factors that made students become lazier during this time, and I think that is a normal condition that happens to students these days. The fact is, become lazy and unproductive in our young age could ruin our future age. We shouldn't get used to those bad things that leads to laziness. But the question is, can we avoid it, or can we get rid of those things? Good question. Yes, sure, why not? Quoted from Ruang Guru, there are some options that we can implement if we want to get rid of those things. First, find a study friend. Then, make an online study group, including you or me or us, with our study friend. And then, make a proper study schedule for us and our study friend. With having a study partner, we are no longer feel alone, and we are more challenged to study or to make the assignment. And if we want to accomplish or accommodate the study or to the teeny of the study, we need to make a schedule, a proper schedule in the group. Make the assignment or do the assignment on time and be disciplined for it. I believe we can be better with this method. But don't you ever forget about one thing, that is hobby. It will be so boring if you only do your assignment and study. Spare your time to do your hobbies, and so your mind will be clearer than before. And based on my personal experience, I will remember what is my goal and my dream when I start feeling lazy, and that is really work on me. I feel motivated after that. This pandemic, the stay-at-home condition is a great time for us students to be a better students. We have more time at home to do many things, such as studying, making assignment, or maybe do our hobbies. We have more flexibility in time right now. And with the flexibility of time, we can learn many things or skills that might help us in this life. such as learning how to use computer properly, or maybe how to coding and prompt computer. And from a personal experience, I learned a new thing, and that is I learned a German language, or people call it Deutsch. However, I'm not really good at it yet, but I will always try my best in my future. This time is hard time, but learning something new is a great choice. One thing that you need to know: you want to learn something new, be productive and consistent for it, and make a schedule, discipline for your schedule. This is the time for us to be shine and be gold in the pandemic. I know it's difficult, I know it's hard, because our enemy is laziness. But if we can get rid of those laziness, we can be shine and be gold in this pandemic. At the beginning of this speech, I say that the more often a knife is sharpened, the sharper it will. The easier it will for the knife to cut through thicker things or thicker meats. And now, same like human, the more often we use to live productive and consistent and learn the skill that we want to master, the easier it will be for us to get rid of those problems in our life and to be a better person than before. Now this is your choice. To be gold and shine in this pandemic, or be a couch potato that leads to just being a normal stone. I would like to close this speech using German language, or Deutsch, that I learned. Are you ready? I'm ready. Danke und einen schönen Tag. It means thank you and have a nice day.